Hello, how are you? Hope you've had a good week. If we're having a coffee this week, I am currently drinking a coffee from Aurora, Nicaragua. It's milk chocolate hazelnut with a creamy body is its tasting note. It's from Steampunk, which is a coffee place in North Berwick in Scotland, just outside Edinburgh. It's really nice. If you ever get the chance to look, the website is steampunkcoffee.co.uk. I like anything that's got chocolate notes in it, so this is it is really nice. So this week's been a weird one for sleep for me, because for some reason I haven't done a great deal of it this week. I went to bed on Tuesday and my head was spinning about various things, and I reckon I must have got to sleep around maybe 1 a.m. and I woke up again at 2:30. Only I didn't realise it was 2:30, and it was one of those ones, where sometimes you go to sleep and you think you've been asleep for ages, so you get up. Well, I woke up. Moo was lying in the crook of my knee, so I gently prodded him and quietly got up and felt all right, and then looked at my phone and saw that it was 2:34 to be exact. So I went back to sleep and went back to bed. Didn't do a great deal more sleeping, and that somewhat threw me for the rest of the week, which is ironic because the book that I'd been after for ages, and I forgot to take the tag off. Why We Sleep. It was buy one get one half price. I didn't want another one, so I didn't get one half price. I just bought it. I haven't started reading it yet. Anyone who regularly reads my blog will know I am the world's slowest competent reader. I don't know why it takes me so long to read. So this is not a massively thick book. It's got reasonably small type, but this is going to last me a long time. So I might do a review of it in 8 months' time. But it says 2/3 of adults throughout all developed nations fail to obtain the recommended 8 hours of nightly sleep. Yep, definitely for me. So that's that. As I say, I'm just been really tired this week. I hit my Friday wall a lot earlier this year. This week it got to about 11 a.m. on Friday morning, and I just felt like I couldn't do anything in work for the rest of the day. So other than that, and I don't know whether it's the sleep deprivation or not. And when I started wanting to do videos, one thing I was used to doing these coffee shows, I want to do a practical thing about how work had been, a practical thing about what I'd done during the week, and also how I was feeling. And the how I was feeling bit was one of the things that I was kind of worried about with doing videos, because I do like talking about it. Previously, I have paid people or been referred to people to do the talking about it. You need to go back about a year and 2 years, maybe a year and a half if you want to read up about that sort of stuff on the blog. And this week, I don't know, sometimes you can build something up in your mind about how something should be happening, or that you think something's going to happen. And I, for some reason, find it very easy to build a picture of what I think's happening. I'm not going to go into a great lot of details, and I know people kind of maybe listen to this, a bit more. I know what they're talking about, and probably not think too much of me for saying it. But sometimes you can think that something's going to happen, or you can pretend a scenario in your head, and you can put two and two together, and as it turns out, come up to something like 8 or 9. And I had that happening earlier in the week, and then it didn't. So it's kind of setting yourself up for disappointment, and I don't really know what to do about it. It's something that I'm having to think about. But anyway, the other practical thing, the car got all its work done to it this week. You'll have seen, if you read back my post on Friday, that I've got new tyres. That happened on Monday. They were very, very legal. So good job those got changed. Tuesday it had its brakes changed, and on Wednesday it had its the chip in the paintwork fixed up, and the burn won't burn as well. So I'm really happy with that. He's made a really good job. I kind of wanted to write a review on that, but I'm not sure how much use a review on a car body repairer would be to most people. The other thing I was going to do, Liverpool were playing last night, in the FA Cup. We got beat by West Brom. It was awful. Awful from the fact we got beat. We played awful as well. But also because it was 7:45 kickoff on a Saturday evening. And normally when I go to the football on a Saturday, it finishes and I go out. And all through yesterday, I'm like, right, I'll schedule the dominoes for when I get back in. I had to keep reminding myself that I got back in from a 7:45 kickoff at best part of 11 p.m. So as good as dominoes might have been then, it wasn't really dinner. But anyway, on the way to the ground, there is a chippy that I go to all the time. I used to be able to get sausage, chips and curry, a Capri Sun, and 2 Fortune cookies for £4. They've put the prices something up, so I can now only get 1 Fortune cookie within my £4. Just rounds it up. I had an issue with paying £3.60 for something. So I was going to open the Fortune cookie live on camera and see what it said. Great, that went well. Well done, Mike. Oh, it's tough. I don't have to crack it. Get crumbs everywhere. It says, anyone who dares to be can never be weak. Anyone who dares to be can never be weak. Might give it that. Yeah, all right. The other thing that I haven't been doing on the videos that I used to do on the text weekend coffee shares was showing the Pokemon that I've caught. I don't know whether anyone ever found this interesting, but it was something to add. Anyway, I'm doing quite well on my Gen 3s, not perfectly, but I've got most of the ones that are available. Not I really want the starters, so the Mudkip and the Torchic. I really want their final evolutions, but I haven't got good ones yet. Did catch a perfect Alicate, well, a perfect Abra today, 100%, which is my favourite one. So I was well pleased with that. That was how I normally finish my text blogs. As most people know, I'll normally put a song at the bottom. I haven't worked out how to do that from a copyright perspective yet, whether I'm allowed to put them in my own videos or how I link to them. But if you want something to listen to, Shed 7's latest album, can't remember what it's called. Let me just grab my phone. It's really good. I heard the one of the singles on the wireless on the way into work, and it was really, really good. And I'd been meaning to buy it, and I hadn't. And eventually, I walked in to HMV and I bought it. It's called Instant Pleasures. That's what it looks like. Really, really good. As say, if you've got £9 to spare on iTunes, well worth it. It's got some really good tunes on it. And I think they're also playing Castlefield Bowl in the summer if you're around Manchester. I'm tempted. Okay. I don't know what I've really got planned for. Well, I haven't got a great deal planned for next week at all because I go on holiday next weekend. So I don't know whether we'll be having a coffee next weekend, whether I'll do it early or not. Also, don't know how I'm going to do any posting. I don't know whether I'm going to put some on schedule so that I keep up my nice streak, or whether I'm going to do something fancy with my phone and maybe some videos and just do some little ones throughout the week about how the holiday's going. So I might speak to you next week. If I don't, it might not even be the week after because when I get back. So I will speak to you whenever. I hope you've had a really good week. And the next week's really good as well. You do some interesting stuff. And I will speak to you at some point. Cheers. Speak to you later. Bye.